could literally shout like a banshee if I felt like it, but I actually don't feel like it, and I'm just really in this like relaxed vibe in my bathroom, and I'm going to head out this morning and run some errands in St Andrews. This is the Ref Eye mascara, by the way. It's the brown one, and it's very, very natural looking. So it kind of like gives you like a no makeup look, which is kind of what I'm going for today. Also, I bought this amazing lip gloss on Amazon last night. And now where have I put it? This happened before. Here it's here. This came up as a Facebook recommendation. I was joking with my sister last night about how much Facebook knows what I like. So it's called She Glam, and it's like in this packaging. I love the applicator, and the shade that I've got on is Pink Flamingo, and my lips look just very healthy and juicy. So that was a nice treat for myself. I think it was about £6, so yeah. So anyway, I'm just enjoying my relaxed bathroom routine. I've applied all of my lotions and potions, and now I'm just getting to the end touches of like a little bit of makeup. I'm also like in that mood where I'm like, do I just put my hair in a clip wet to go out, because I don't want to be hanging about too much today. I'm going to apply my hand cream, which is the La Vie en Fleur Bien Aimé one. So yeah, just gonna put that one. By the way, this is honestly like one of the best things you can do for yourself. Is just like make your bathroom like into like a little sanctuary. Light a candle, don't put that big light on in the morning. Like I just find oh my goodness, that smells incredible. Oh, that's so good. Just like light your candle. I had like my Get Your Chic Together playlist on this morning. It's very soft, it's very like autumnal, it's like Bon Iver, like Lumineers, like that kind of thing. That and a candle, nice shower, like nice body oil, nice hand cream, and a lip gloss. Oh my goodness me. It's amazing, honestly. I haven't left the house for like 2 weeks. I feel like I've been born again or something, so yeah. And of course, would it be a vlog without the Mason Pearson hairbrush? No, it would not. So anywho, right, I'm going to get going because I'm going to get a coffee this morning. I haven't had a takeout coffee in like over a week, which has been fine because I've been enjoying my own company. And I want to go to Ryman's today. I'm just in that kind of like journaling mood. This is the autumnal thing coming out, isn't it? And I don't really have a journal at the moment. I'm just using my Filofax, which is more like an organizer. So I want to go to Ryman's, and also I've heard that Aldi's are doing a candle dupe of Diptyque. Now I'm not disillusioned in thinking that I'm going to get a Diptyque level candle in Aldi, but it is quite nice to have filler candles, and the packaging actually did look quite nice, so I thought maybe just as some extra candles to have around the house, so I'll see if they have those. And of course I'm going to M&S as well. So yeah, right, okay, let's go. Hello everyone. So I'm still just keeping this vlog very like low-key today because I'm just still in this like don't want to leave the house mode, just want to get my coffee, be with my notebooks, be with my candles or whatever. But anyway, as I said, I am on a mission to see if I can get these candles in Aldi. Now, as I said earlier, I don't believe I'm going to get the quality of a Diptyque candle. I am not that naive. But it is nice to just have little filler candles around the house and not always be burning like loads of expensive ones. Like keep the expensive one for like a high traffic area, but like in other little spaces, or if you even want to surround the expensive one with less inexpensive ones, you get my point. Anywho, right, let's go in here and see if I can actually get what I'm looking for. Right, it's the simple things in life. Mission accomplished. I got the Fig Tree one. Now if you're worried about, because it's a cheaper candle, something I do worry about is just like breathing it in, and this does have a scent but it's not like a really strong scent, so I think you'd be safe with this one. Obviously like if you've got an allergy or something you wouldn't be, so just check that for yourself. But and this one's the rose one. This actually smells like the Jo Malone Peony Blush and Sweat one. It's actually quite nice. They're both nice. They're lovely packaging. They'll go nice in my bathroom, maybe one in the kitchen or something like that. They actually have a really nice selection of like candles. They had bigger ones as well, like like big 3 wicker ones and stuff, but I thought, oh, I'm not getting carried away. I just wanted to get a few wee filler candles. So yes, that's that. Right, now I'm going to M&S, which is about 100 yards from here, and I'm going to take my car over there and park it in their car park. That's so bad. That is so lazy, but I'm using my own adult free will to just do what I want. So I'm taking the car over there. Right, I'm in St Andrews town centre now. I'm not going to be here for very long because I don't have the energy, but I'm going to go and get myself a coffee at Cafe Nero, and I'm going to go to Ryman's and see if I can get this journal, and then I'm going to head home. So let's do this. Let's go into Oliver Bonas first. Hello everyone. So I actually, once I got back, I just thought to myself, it's getting towards the end of the month now, and I've been planning for next month, which is going to be obviously November. I'm saying that for the purposes that if you watch this vlog 2 years from now, you might not know what month it is. So that's why I'm saying what month it is. So anyway, next month's going to be November, and I've been planning for that. I got my planner out. I also just want to say a huge thank you to, I think her name is Amy Louise in the comments, who mentioned Diane in Denmark as a channel. I spent the best part of yesterday just binge watching that entire channel and learning about the fly lady method of like getting your house in order. So if you are interested in that kind of content, honestly, she's incredible. And I have to say, a fellow Scot, and she's living in Copenhagen. She just seems like a really lovely lady. So thank you to Amy Louise for that. So as a result of that, I actually did do a bit of more decluttering yesterday, but also I did a bit of planning for the month ahead. So I am getting my chic together now so that when November comes, then I am organised. So with that in mind, I thought I would show you some of the products that I've actually managed to use up this month, because I'm already planning what I'm going to be buying as part of my Get Your Chic Together series for next month. So I'll show you what I actually used. I think it's really important to say that it is important that you use up the products that you buy. Granted, you might be allergic to something or whatever. It might just not be your vibe, like me and that Dettol soap. Like, it was so bad. But on the whole, I think that if you buy a product, you should just commit to it and use it to the end. I generally don't have duplicates. I don't have, 10 body creams and, 10 foundations or whatever. I have one at a time. I use it up and then I buy whatever I want the next time. So I'll show you some little bits that I've got or I've used up this month. Not necessarily things that I bought this month, but things that I've used up this month. And I'll let you know if I think they're worth you spending your money on. So let's get into it. So the first thing being, you've probably heard me talk about this loads of times now, it's the Naturium. I'll just get it and set it for you. The Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Butter. Now, I've probably got about one usage of that left, and I will use that up. What was my overall thoughts on this? Well, I got this from Boots the Chemist. It was £28, generous amount, 230ml in your tub. I like that it's a tub, so then I can just scoop it out. There was no awkward like pumps or trying to scoop it out the tube or whatever. So I like that. The actual product itself, lovely product. It really does moisturize your skin, and you can feel the moisture on your skin like for a few days afterwards, if that makes sense. So it's not just like a 1 day thing, like you can feel it like your skin being soft for a few days after this usage.
However, you will know that I've talked about this before. I was just not a massive fan of the smell, which was really unfortunate because I think the product is lovely and I'm actually really looking forward to getting to know this brand a bit more and maybe trying some of their other things. I've been on TikTok and I have seen people rave about the shower gels. I think there's one that's called a glycolic acid shower gel and I'm really intrigued to try that. So it's not an absolute no for me. I think if you like sweet vanilla, kind of shea buttery, coconutty smells, then you'll like this. It was just too much for me and I felt like overpowered like some of the other scents on my body, like my perfumes and things. So I probably wouldn't buy this again. But if I'd been given this from like my sibling or my sister or whatever, like I wouldn't not use it, if that makes sense. It's just I wouldn't go out my way to spend £28 on this again. So it pains me to say it, but that's just the truth about that one. So anyway, lovely product. Right, if you've been around on my channel for a wee while now, you will know about the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. Now I use this as a toner day and night. I can honestly say, hand on heart, it's one of few skin products that I feel have made a significant difference to my skin. Like, I feel like it really helps to quite literally exfoliate and turn the skin over. I've always personally suffered with milia, which is kind of like almost like white milk spots that I get on my skin, and it's not the same as getting like a zit because you literally just cannot squeeze them out. It's just horrible. Well, it's not horrible, but it's not even irritating, it's most like frustrating. I just can't get rid of them like any other way. This definitely helps with that. I've had ones that just come to the surface as a result of using this. So this is about £35 and this does last a few months. So I didn't buy this at the start of this month. I got this as part of a self-reduce order and I will definitely be buying another one of this. I also use the Paula's Choice moisturiser. I have some of that left and I will definitely try more things from Paula's Choice because this is amazing and I also really enjoy the moisturiser as well. So love that. It will definitely be part of a self-reduce order that's coming very soon. Right, the next thing, this pains me that this has got to this point where I'm like and so also very sorry, this is so grubby. I've got to the point where I'm like scooping it out. This is the NARS foundation. It's the light reflecting one in the shade Mont Blanc. Now, there is a backstory to this, and the backstory is that I got this by accident over the summer because the sales assistant accidentally gave me this instead of Sheer Glow. Now, I've been a Sheer Glow girl for about 10 years now, so you can imagine my disappointment when I got the wrong one. However, I think it was a big blessing in disguise actually, because I think this is more like, gives more of a luminosity than Sheer Glow. And funnily enough, my sister was talking about Giorgio Armani, the Luminous foundation, and she was saying how the Sheer Glow can sometimes look powdery on your face, and she uses their Armani one now. And I was thinking, I like this and I'm going to stick to this and I'm going to get it again. So this is the light reflecting one. And also it comes with a pump, which the Sheer Glow doesn't. And you have to pay an extra, is it £5 for a pump? So anyway, so what was going to say about that? Yes, this will be coming part of my self-reduce order. So I will do a Get My Chic Together order this month for self-reduce, and that will be part of it along with Paula's Choice. So definite repeat. This is a bit sad that this has come to an end. It's the Marvis toothpaste. Now, as you can see, I have squeezed every last drop out of this. I really love this. I just think these are super. They look so aesthetic. You get all different kinds. I think this is just a very plain one. Whitening Mint it's called. I will definitely get another one of these at some point. It's not on my priority list for this upcoming month because they are about £10, which is kind of a lot for toothpaste. What I have got at the moment is the Euthymol one, which is also very vintage and retro looking, and I really love that. And I've got the mouthwash to match, and I've also got toothpaste in my work bag as well from Euthymol. So I will repeat buy this because I do love it very much. It's just not a priority because I have toothpaste there and I've got quite a lot of it. So I will get this again, but just not this month. So love that. The other thing I've used up, now this is just a little thing, I just used this the other day and it's just actually to talk about this because I actually really liked it. It's a little perfume sample. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I'll just get it even closer. and it's from Tory Burch, and it's the Sublime Rose scent. Now, obviously I got a sample of this. You know how I feel about samples. I love a sample. If you run a shop or you run a business, please give your customers samples, because we do buy on the back of samples. I would say I would definitely buy this perfume, and it would be a really nice Christmas gift, and if someone gave me it, I would be very grateful. So this is a definite for me. Love this, very sweet. I'm just going to try and maybe see if I can spray. I don't know if there's a wee drop in the middle, but I don't know if I can get that out of there, just so I can maybe describe it. It's lovely. It's very feminine and just very sweet. It's not a typical rose smell. I don't know if I can't get any of that out. It is definitely an empty. Which actually does make me think, do people still do these empties videos? I don't know. And like, am I so behind the times? I've no idea. But anyway, I'm doing it because I think it's worthwhile doing. Finally, I've got two last things. So you know how I feel about these. I get these in Boots the Chemist each month, and they're the little mouthwashes, and I keep them in my handbag. I am starting to wonder if it's just not very sustainable to keep buying these plastic bottles, because I go through quite a lot. So I'm just wondering if I should maybe get my own little bottle and fill it up with the mouthwash that I have upstairs, or whether I should just even rinse this one out, because from a sustainability point of view, I know all of this stuff is like used up, but it just feels like, do I keep buying these? I don't know. Also, I should say that I don't really know how this works, and I might look into it actually, is that Boots the Chemist do this thing where you can recycle the product empties and then you get points back in your card or something like that. Some people have been raving about this on TikTok, but I have this issue with my Boots card that I just can't seem to get logged into it, and you know what it's like with these things, blah blah blah. So I never really bother with Boots points, although I should, but I've been logged out for about 5 years and I just cannot get in, and I've tried all these different things. Anyway, so that's maybe something, if you're interested in sustainability and sustainable packaging and, you know, recycling and things like that, then have a look into that. And final thing, this is just a food thing. I finished this the other day, so I thought I'll just add it in. It's the M&S white chocolate, and it's got vanilla extract in it. Now, this was a little bit more expensive for like just a bar of chocolate, but I thought it was really nice. And I would personally get that again. I think because it's quite sweet and quite rich, you probably only need a couple of squares off it at any one time. So that's definitely a keeper. So I'll probably get it again, but I don't know that I'm rushing to get it like next week or something like that. So that's just some of the things that I've used up. Also, what I'm going to say is the Rakuten app. If you are thinking about buying any of these things, please use my link for Rakuten. At the moment, Rakuten give you £25 when you sign up using my link. I also get £25 as well. It is crazy wild, like that app, like it just blows my mind. So if you were on like Boots the Chemist, if you were even doing your grocery shop like through Sainsbury's or the Co-op, there's even brands on there like Harvey Nichols, Dalesford Organic, Argos, everything, like so many brands on there, look fantastic as well. You will get that money back plus the cashback that's assigned to that particular company. So say it's, I don't know, Look Fantastic and they've got 5% cash back, you will get your 5% plus the £25 when you use my link. The great thing about Rakuten is that once you've signed up and you've got your own little account with Rakuten, you could then do exactly what I'm doing and share your link with your friends and family and so forth. And so they could all be, you could make a couple of £100 just from like getting your friends and family to sign up as well. It's fantastic. When I first heard about this, I've said this before, I was a bit like, is this like a scam? Is it going to be a hassle to get it? You know, some of these apps where you have to like then play a game or do a quiz or something like that, is nothing like that. Like you literally sign up to it, you go onto the app, and then you go onto the store that you want to go onto via the Rakuten app, and it logs it. I did it a few months ago. I did it on my Waitrose food shop, which was about £90. It took it down to 75 because I got the money back. The money came back into my account like without me having to prompt anything. I didn't have to do anything. It literally just came back into my PayPal like maybe about a fortnight later or something like that. I was quite shocked by how simple it was. I've noticed also a few of you have been signing up to it, which is great. Please do make use of it because, as I say, it can be used for many things, not just like what I'm showing you is probably like disposable income stuff. Like we don't need this stuff necessarily, but you can just use it on your weekly food shop or something like that. So do make use of it. The reason I'm prompting you with this is I think you only get 3 months from when you first initially signed up to when you like, do you know what I mean? It'll expire after 3 months. So some of you signed up quite a wee while ago now. So just again, prompting you with that. So make use of the Rakuten links. I'll leave it down below. Have a look into it. The only thing I'd say is you have to spend up to a value of £50 and you have to spend that over more than one item. So maybe you'd have to get like a lip gloss and I don't know, a serum or whatever, like, or if it's your weekly food shop, then you'll have loads of items anyway. And also just read the terms and conditions, because it might be that you need to go onto the company's like website, their browser or their app. So just be careful of that and just read up on that. But aside that, it's very simple, very straightforward and very worthwhile doing. So that's my Get Your Chic Together monthly empties. I will do my Get Your Chic Together items when I get the new things, and I might add some new things and just keep things interesting as well. So anyway, thank you.